Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
How was your trip, bro? How was your trip? How are you doing? I'm doing good. How was your trip?
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Ram. श्री श्री राधा स्नेह बिहार श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन की very good job Udana boys, please keep going, that's wonderful job.
Hare
ట్రిప్ అయింది. అది అందుకే ఏసీలు పనిచేయట్లేదు, మిగతా అన్నీ బాగానే ఉంటుంది. ఇన్వర్టర్ పైన లోడ్ ఉందో లేదో తెలియట్లేదు. లోడ్ లైట్ వెనకాల లైట్లు పని చేస్తాం. మీరు పెట్టుకుంటే
Hare Krishna. I'm extremely sorry sitting here. I know you all expecting His Grace Leelanda Prabhu. Sorry, Prabhuji has a back pain, so he instructed me to take a session. I'm extremely sorry. I know you all not expecting. You are expecting to complete the Madhavendra Puri story. Even I was eager to hear from Prabhu. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopikana Vallabha Giridharidhari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopikana Vallabha Giridharidhari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopikana Vallabha Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopijana Vallabha Giridharidhari Yeshodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravadachari Yeshodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravadachari
यमुना तीरवनचारिणे
All together, let's do the prayers. Okay? Hare Krishna. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदाङ्कितं Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajata Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Gunadan He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrutyam Naranchaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Avadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Bhaktir Bhavatir Naistiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradaite Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha. Nama Pankajanabhaya Nama Pankajamaline Nama Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangraye Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmanya Hitaya Cha Jagat Hitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pachachadeshatarine. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Karoti Vachalam Hangulanga Aitegiram Vande Sri Gurum Dinataram Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chanya Iswaram Apitra Pavitra Sarvavastangata Smarit Pundari Kaksham Sababa Hentavichi Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu. Hare Krishna Dandot Pranams Prabhuji's Mataji's. Absolutely I have no qualification to sit here. Forget about studying Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam. I don't even have qualification to touch those scriptures. It is just the mercy of His Grace Leelanda Prabhu and His Grace Balgovinda Prabhu. Just with their mercy, I could touch and try to learn. That's all. I absolutely do not have any qualification. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. I don't know how many of you still in trance with yesterday's such a amazing spiritual and there's no words, bro. No, absolutely no words. How many of you could not join yesterday evening? Okay, around 10%. Definitely you should watch video for sure. Yeah, such a amazing event. At least not witnessed till now, till today. Such kind of event. So Mahesh Prabhu చెప్తారు కదా, నా భూతే నా భవిష్యత్ గంతే, నో అదర్ వర్డ్స్. నా భూతే నా భవిష్యత్, నాట్ seen before, I'm not sure going to see after, at some point of time, not sure. That's a benchmark set by His Grace Pawan Prabhu and Sandhya Mataji. All glories to them. I think they are still in trance. That's the reason I don't see them here. Hare Krishna. Anybody wants to say any few words about that event yesterday? Prabhuji, Mataji. Mataji. I think it is better we start with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Yesterday was one of the historic events in Gachipoli Satsang.
Hari Bol.
Yeah, I've seen so many festivals organized, but this one, from new congregation, their enthusiasm and their dedication and devotionally they offered this both festivals to Radha Krishna was exceptional. I mean, you cannot imagine a better thing for Radha Krishna. I think Pawan Prabhuji has utilized all of his wisdom which he has derived from Srila Prabhupada and our acharyas in the path of Gaudiya philosophy. The non-Siksha Gurus, but yeah. I think he was representing Srila Prabhupada's best way of showing people how to conduct festivals and give chance to all the souls, lost souls, to revive their connection with Krishna. Externally, it was so good, and internally, the mood with which they did, the mood of serving and taking and following the footsteps of previous acharyas or Siksha Gurus. Pawan Prabhuji has exceptionally delivered the festival yesterday.
Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
Attitude and the mood of the devotees was awesome. It was completely simple art filled with love and devotion.
హరే కృష్ణ ధనోత్పన్న. మేము జీవి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు బోట్ ఫెస్టివల్ చూసాం అనమాట. అనుకోకుండా ఆ టైంకి వెళ్ళాం మేము యాత్రకి. అసలు చాలా హ్యాపీ అనిపించింది. అలాగే సేమ్ అక్కడ ఎలా జరిగిందో అదే స్టాండర్డ్స్లో అద్భుతంగా చేశారు పవన్ ప్రభుజీ. అసలు అందరూ అంతమంది అక్కడ గ్యాదర్ అయ్యి అసలు కోనేరు డెకరేషన్ మాత్రం అసలు ఎలా చేశారు, ఏం చేశారు అసలు నాకు అర్థం కాలేదు. కొంచెం 4:30 అట్లాగా క్లౌడీగా ఉంటే అందరూ కూడా పవన్ ప్రభుజీ నువ్వు అంత కష్టపడ్డారు కదా, ఎట్లాగని చాలా ప్రే టు కృష్ణ ఆనెస్ట్లీ స్పీకింగ్. ఆ తర్వాత కొంచెం పడింది, పెద్దగా ఏం లేదు, కానీ చాలా చాలా బాగా జరిగింది. నాకైతే నిజంగా కళలో ఆయన్ని చూసి పవన్ ప్రభుజీని చూసి నిజంగా కళలో నీళ్లు తిరిగి. ఎందుకంటే తెలుస్తుంది ఎంత కష్టపడ్డారు అన్నది. అక్కడ ఆయన డాన్స్ ఆ నీళ్లు చూసుకోవట్లేదు, ఏం రాళ్ళు చూడట్లేదు, ఏం చూడట్లేదు. ఈజ్ డాన్సింగ్ ఇన్ ద లేక్. ఇంకా వచ్చిన డివోటీస్ అందరూ కూడా చాలా బాగా ఎంజాయ్ చేస్తాం అందరం కూడా. కానీ పెద్దగా ఏం కాంట్రిబ్యూట్ చేయలేదని బాధ మాత్రం ఉంది. లీలానంద ప్రభుజీ రాకపోతే కనుక ఆ ఫెస్టివల్కి అసలు అందమే ఉండదు. సత్య ప్రభుజీ వాళ్ళ ఇంట్లో కూడా ఆ రోజు మార్నింగ్ చాలా బాగా జరిగింది. కానీ లీలానంద ప్రభుజీ లేని లోటు అయితే మాత్రం అక్కడ కనిపించింది. కానీ ఈవినింగ్ ప్రభుజీ వచ్చిన తర్వాత చాలా బాగుంది. ఫస్ట్ మన అందరం కూడా ప్రభుజీకి హెల్త్ బాగుండాలని మన అందరం డైలీ అట్టుడు వన్ మాలా ఫర్ హిమ్.
Hare Krishna. I think let us do one thing. Yeah, let's do one thing. Yeah, okay.
When he is well, then everyone will be good. Thank you so much.
I don't know how many of you were there in the afternoon around 4:30 at that time. It was thundering yesterday. There was almost like heavy wind, heavy flow of wind, And I was thinking actually, if you see Shiva there, Lord Shiva, he was actually meditating. So I just cracked a joke with Prabhuji saying that, normally Shiva is doing tapasya. You came here, you woke him up and seeing Radha Krishna, our this festival is doing thunder. It was like that. It was completely, It was raining, it was thunder, we were scared, everything was flying off. I was thinking maybe Lord Shiva was very happy and dancing. When Lord Shiva dances, it's actually equivalent to the thunder, annihilation time when he dances. So I was thinking, even if the lords or the demigods or the Krishna is happy, their happiness is also dangerous for us. So that whether they are happy or angry, both of them is dangerous for us. As a human being, it's very difficult for us to
manage.
Manage.
హరి బోల్. మొత్తం కంప్లీట్ అయిపోయాక ఫస్ట్ వాళ్ళే డ్రెస్ చేసినట్టు వాళ్ళు అసలు ఎలా ఉందంటే వాళ్ళు బ్లెస్ చేస్తే ఫస్ట్ చినుకులే కదా వచ్చేది, మనకి సిగ్నల్ అదే కదా, మొత్తం వాళ్ళు తీసేసుకున్నారు. మళ్ళీ దాన్ని ఫ్లవర్స్ అన్ని ఒక చోట తీసుకొచ్చారు. మనం అంతా చూస్తే మళ్ళీ మనం తీసేసుకుంటాం కదా, అదంతా చూసి బాగుందని ముందు వాళ్ళు చేసి కొంచెం మధ్య మధ్యలో గ్యాప్స్ పెట్టి మనకి చూపించారు. అసలు ఎంత యాక్సెప్ట్ చేశారంటే చాలా బాగుంది. ముందు దేవతలు యాక్సెప్ట్ చేశాక మనం యాక్సెప్ట్ చేశాం కదా అనిపించింది. ఎంతో వాళ్ళ ప్రెజెన్స్ ఉందని కరెక్ట్గా కనిపించింది, ఇంత మహిమగా అనిపించిందో.
जैसे कि भगवत गीता में कहा है कि 18 चैप्टर में कि 5 कारण होते हैं कोई इवेंट सक्सेसफुल होने के। तो मैं लिटरली वही सोच रही थी कि जो लास्ट है कि दैवत, जो भगवान की इच्छा नहीं होती तो ये सक्सेस नहीं होता। और वही गोपीजन मतलब कि गोपी वल्लभ की वही इच्छा थी शायद कि उनको चाहिए था ये सब, और ये हो गया। और उसके पहले दिया है कि उसके पीछे है वो इंस्पिरेशन, वो इंस्पिरेशन है, इसलिए ये सब भगवान की इच्छा इसीलिए हो गया, नहीं तो नहीं हो सकता था। और ये सब एफर्ट्स वगैरह है ही, लेकिन गोपी वल्लभ की वही इच्छा थी। मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा।
हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल.
Yes, she was very ecstatic. Say a few words.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Mataji's and Prabhuji's. Yesterday everything was beautiful, amazing. It was going wonderful. As we thought, we had intensely prayed that it should not rain because everyone was very hardworking for making the flowers, plucking the flowers, everything. But we had the kripa of Bhagwan, and also the kirtan was very well. I can't even come from there. Today I was listening to the kirtan. It was wonderful. I can't even say in words. And thank you, Hare Krishna.
Anyone wants to share? Prabhuji, your turn.
Prabhuji, మీరు చెప్పండి.
నేను చెప్తాను.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. When I came back home, I thanked my deities to let me witness something like this today. It was wonderful. I mean, I felt blessed that I was born to witness that day. And it was 100 times more than I expected it to be. It was marvelous. It was mesmerizing. Out of the world, it felt like we are in the spiritual world. It wasn't of this planet. It was amazing. Thank you.
Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Yesterday really it was very wonderful. It was like we are in Yamuna and boat is floating on in Vrindavan and boat is floating on Yamuna. That Leela Prabhuji told a story why we are celebrating this festival. This is really we heard it first time. So we just feeling that the actual there is one song is also there, right? Vrindavan Ramyasthana. So immediately we just remembering that song, and only Radha and Krishna we were seeing on the boat. So Pavan Prabhuji really and Sandhya Mataji is really arranging it very nicely and wonderfully. And one more thing, my colleague, suddenly I just met him here, my boss. He came to Shiva temple.
Hari Bol.
And he saw me there. Hey, what you are doing here? Then I invited him. You just stay here. Then he came. After that I met him. I had a prasadam with him. I said, how do you feel that now? Then he said, really amazing. I think he is staying here nearby Avatar only. So I gave Arvind Prabhu's number. And Suara Prabhuji, this Lansam building is there. So I said, every this Sunday the event is happening. If you wish, please come there. And I asked him, I will invite you for Rath Yatra and Janmashtami. Then is his wife. She accepted this one.
Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari bol.
Really, one's family, one soul is getting
Getting
liberated
transformed.
from this one.
Getting transformed.
Yeah,
Hari bol,
transformed.
Hari bol.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Prasad.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandat Pranam. No words to explain how the festival was yesterday. We could see all the hard work of the BHL congregation devotees, especially His Grace Pavan Prabhu and Her Grace Sandhya Mataji. They have went into detail of every small thing, even that smoke which is coming out of the river. So it's like really, I'm sure none of us have seen Naukha Yatra in Vrindavan, but it is actually what it is, how it is was in Vrindavan. The replication exactly was yesterday. So all glories to the BHL congregation and Pavan Prabhuji and Sandhya Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hari bol.
Prabhuji. Shashank, bolo.
Milk ocean, exactly.
Yeah, that was.
Milk ocean.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, basically, we wouldn't expect small గా చిన్నగా ఇంటి దగ్గర ఒక గ్లాస్ లో పెట్టి డ్రై చేసేయడం అంటే ఓకే, మొత్తం పాండ్ మొత్తం డ్రై చేసి ఫిల్ చేయడం అంటే దట్ వాస్ నాట్ ఈవెన్ ఎక్స్పెక్టెడ్ బై మీ.
1 lakh liters of water, he said, Pawan Prabhu yesterday.
I told him don't get into the dry ice. They were like, no, we all got scared, dry ice.
Yeah, అది పట్టుకుంటే అసలు చాలా.
Muralidhar Govind Prabhuji is top in sevas but never comes to speak. Come Prabhuji. Rendu maatalu. He was always in the water, always in the seva.
అరే ఏం లేదు,
చెప్పు.
అందరు చెప్పిన
రెండు మాటలు చెప్పు.
హరే కృష్ణ. సో అందరు చెప్పిన విధంగా అసలు నిన్న ఆ ఫ్లవర్స్ లేక్లో చేయడము అంటే అరేంజ్మెంట్ చేయడం అసలు సూపర్. అది మార్నింగ్ 6 o'clock నుండి స్టార్ట్ చేశారంట, పవన్ ప్రభు చెప్పాడు. అసలు దాన్ని అంతా చేసిన తర్వాత 4 o'clock టెన్షన్ అసలు ఎట్లా స్టార్ట్ అయిందంటే ఆ క్లౌడ్ అక్కడి నుంచి పోవట్లేదు. ఆ క్లౌడ్ ఎంతో అందరు ప్రే చేస్తుంటే ఇంకా వరుణదేవుడు అసలు ఎప్పుడైనా కానీ ఎక్కడైనా కానీ ఏ ఊర్లో అయినా ఎక్కడైనా కానీ హరే కృష్ణ భజన చేస్తే వర్షం పడుతుంది. ఇక్కడ మనం పోవడానికి చేస్తున్నాము కానీ వరుణదేవుడు అది పోవడానికి చేయట్లేదు అనుకున్నాడు. ఇంకా ఆయన అక్కడి నుంచి కదలకుండా అక్కడే ఉండేసి అదే అంటున్నాను. ఎప్పుడైనా కానీ హరే కృష్ణ భజన everywhere, actually every town, every city, every village, that Harinam Kirtan or Bhajan is sang for raining. So we are like doing it ulta. I mean, to stop the rain. How come Varunadeva will accept it? So you are just saying, okay, they are praying for me to stop.
They finally understand.
But he is thinking that no, I will just do the everything Shuddhikaran and then I will go.
This is what.
But finally, bell is always in ecstasy.
Yeah.
Because Krishna is honoring Bhoga, and then the bell starts ringing. It looked like that. Even if Varunadev is angry or happy, rain will fall from his clouds.
Very well.
Just like this, the bell.
Hare Krishna. Yesterday, Pawan Prabhuji clearly said, we did the best. If Krishna accepts, Hari bol. If Krishna makes rains, Hari bol. So, same thing happened.
So this explains devotees don't want to stop speaking about it. Srinivas Prabhuji, 2 words. Yes, words are not enough. In the trance, everybody, same cases with everyone. Prabhuji.
Yeah, so it was amazing like how Pawan Prabhu in the first attempt he made such a grand success. And it's not only that, I think I saw all the devotees who are serving, they were so caring. Like, I mean, even if somebody is walking, just like I was just trying to look for like washroom, so he guided me like, yeah, there is a washroom, there is this water, and so I think that mood, I think everybody has inculcated like how to serve devotees. I think that's the best part. So nobody was like complacent and casual. And even that wiring, I saw that the wire has to go around. So then again they thought like it's not a good idea. So they, I think they took it back and they did it again. So that was a good planning, I think. So nothing untoward happened. That I'm really happy to see that because of the wire, anything can happen, but it's very good planning. So Hare Krishna.
Hare Hare Bol.
Hare Bol. Hare Krishna. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity to witness it, I would say. It was amazing, amazing. The attention to details, the lighting, the boat itself. The boat was so beautiful. We could have never imagined that it will be such a beautiful boat. And I think Gopi Vallabh liked it. He did not want to come out. He just went around and around. The bhoga was one round and the bhoga changed. It's so amazing, right? To even think and plan and do it. So, all glories to the congregation. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Voting and also at the time, at the same time, lot of different every round 10 to 15 varieties.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Yeah.
Krishna.
I have seen. I have not seen such a wonderful or big festival actually. Many temples do this Nauka Vihar festival. They make small pond and all, but they actually used this kund as a as a pond and converted nicely Nauka Vihar festival and all. And we could see that so much of planning, so much of efforts which went in actually. It is not so easy because everything was planned very well and everything was executed well actually. We don't think because it was on Saturday and they were planning might be from weekend all, and it is a working day and all. So not only that, we have seen this festival last year in the Abbot's Temple, but this is much bigger festival actually. So I think everything went well, and all glories to Pawan Prabhuji, Sandhya Mataji, and all the BHL devotees actually. So they did everything very well actually. Yeah, Hari Bol.
Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranam to all of you. So this boat festival thought is happening from a very long time. Mataji is asking me, I think maybe 5-6 years. We did a small festival in Lovish Prabhu's house, and from that time, whenever she sees me, Praveen Prabhu, where is the boat? She asks me, and I said, I don't know, Mataji. We have to figure out. So and then once we went to GV. Mataji were there in that time. Yeah, GV. We were there, and they were doing boat festival in that Yamuna. That they do Yamuna Aarti, right? And I was observing, I asked that Pujari also, Prabhuji, where did you get the boat from? Where should I buy? Things like that. But somehow, I didn't pursue that. But Pawan Prabhu was observing and then, finding out what to do for that. An amazing thing he did yesterday, his congregation, magnanimous event, wonderful to see. First I went there and I was looking for the boat. Where is the boat? And I thought definitely there is a surprise. They'll bring something super cool that everybody will be really mesmerized, and they got that nice Hamsa Vahana with the thing, and the congregation they really poured out their blood and sweat for days, not just one day. I think few days. I heard they were sleeping that night near the pond so that people don't come and disturb the flowers, because they did it. They cleaned it, put the water, and 2 people were sleeping for some time. Then some other shift they're doing so that nobody comes and disturbs that water. So they have put a lot of efforts. Pawan Prabhu and Sandhya Mataji and Kesari Chandan ki jai. It's a wonderful event, and Radha Gopi Vallabha's dream and then Mataji's wish also is fulfilled now. And Pawan Prabhuji has set a high standards for Leelan Prabhuji's congregation. Anything we do, we have to think, can we do like that? So lot of onus is on all of us to think big and then think more and do more. Wonderful to witness it yesterday. Suma was telling, I should have gone one day after. Why did I go one day before? There's nothing happening here. I wanted to see that. She's telling it. Thank you very much, Hare Krishna. Hari Bol.
Yes, every year Nauka Vihar to BHL congregation.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Most mostly the things about the festival has already been spoken about. But yes, one thing was for sure. I have seen this Nauka Vihar before, but not of this scale. Definitely the kind of arrangements which were made, or the kind of the place the Krishna has really reciprocated well with the desire of his devotees, that he gave such a place to celebrate the festival. And the enthusiasm was really what we can say that enchanted me the most. How every devotee was engaged in serving Radha and Krishna in the beautiful pastime of Nauka Vihar. And yes, definitely this is one of the lifetime kind of opportunity to observe such a festival. And I really feel blessed to be part of this festival. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji's, Mataji's, anyone? Mataji's చెప్తారా ఎవరన్నా? Vaishnavi? Saraswati Mataji was there. Mataji was plucking so many flowers one day before.
హరే కృష్ణ. చాలా బాగా జరిగింది బోట్ ఫెస్టివల్. అందరూ ఫ్లవర్స్ షవర్ చేయడం మాత్రం చాలా బాగుంది. కీర్తన కూడా చాలా బాగుంది. అందరం చాలా వెదర్ చాలా ప్లెజెంట్గా ఉంది. అందరం బాగా ఎంజాయ్ చేసాం. హరే కృష్ణ.
హరే కృష్ణ. ప్రభుజీస్ అండ్ మాతాజీస్ దండవత్ ప్రణామ్. చాలా బ్యూటిఫుల్గా ఉన్నది. యాక్చువల్లీ ఆ యమున అది యాక్చువల్లీ అది కోనేరు లాగానే లేదు. యాక్చువల్లీ ఇట్స్ రియలీ ఐ ఫీల్ లైక్ ఇట్స్ యమునా రివర్. అండ్ చాలా స్పిరిచువల్ జాయ్గా ఉన్నది. రాధా గోపి వల్లభ ఆయన అక్కడికి వచ్చిన వెంటనే ఇంద్రదేవుడు బ్లెస్సింగ్స్ కురిపించడం, అంటే అది రాధాగోపి వల్లభనే అన్నీ చేయించుకున్నారు. అందరి బ్లెస్సింగ్స్ అక్కడ మాతాజీ ఒక విష్ అన్నీ సాటిస్ఫై అయ్యాయి. సో రియలీ వీఆర్ సో ఫార్చునేట్ టు విట్నెస్ దట్, అండ్ వీఆర్ సో గ్రేట్ఫుల్ దట్ దిస్ ఫెస్టివల్ వాస్ హ్యాపెండ్ ఎస్టర్డే. సో thank you Mataji and Pawan Prabhuji, Sandhya Mataji, Anuradha Mataji, Leelana Prabhuji. So thank you Matajis.
Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari bol.
Anyone else? Mataji, sir?
Let's wrap it up quickly.
Yes.
Please చెప్పండి. No. Yours.
Nena. Everybody told everything, Prabhuji, that I wanted to say. I'll put it as a question then. Why are we still so happy and in trance?
Yeah.
Why?
I'll try to link that with today's subject.
Okay, Prabhuji. Yes,
I'll try to take that my part.
I went for a little while, Prabhuji, for helping with the power plucking. One day before, that Praveen Prabhuji told 4 people were sleeping. These people were like 16, 17-year-old boys. I was there until 12 or something like that. Then I was asking them, I also see they probably didn't sleep day before.
Hare Krishna.
I could see their eyes and everything. I asked them, nobody's there, you can probably go and sleep. You also have a seva from next day 4 or 5 a.m. They are also like Kirtan party, so I know them well, like friends. I was really asking them to go and sleep. Then they were so adamant, no Prabhuji, I heard that drunkards come here, they might come and drink here. We also see some beer bottles and all these things. So we don't want to go. So 2 of them were sleeping and 2 of them were there all the time. So the pond was monitoring all the time the day before. So that is the congregation that is created by our Pawan Prabhuji. The factor is the same which Srila Prabhupada used and our Leelananda Prabhuji used. We personally have connection with. The personal connection between devotees, The one-to-one connection between the devotees is what doing the magic there. Same in our Gachibowli and PHA. So Pawan Prabhuji is very intelligently doing this, and just to see their cooperation while plucking the flowers and all this thing was so amazing, Prabhuji. If you ask me what I have taken out of it, Adilan Prabhuji tells why he is in spiritual path. Because it gives happiness. Because this path is happy, he tells. That I could witness, Prabhuji. What I have taken from there is happiness. The heart is full of happiness. It is overflowing because connection between people there. So yes, Prabhuji. All glories to Pawan Prabhuji, Sandhya Mataji, Leelanda Prabhuji, Anu Mataji, and Sheila Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Prabhuji's Matajis, okay, for glorifying yesterday's event. We could not come out even now. What is the reason for that? One reason is divine couple. Srimati Radharani and Krishna are very, very pleased. They are very pleased. When they are pleased, what happens? We are happy. That's one reason. Hare Krishna. I was just trying to correlate, okay. Prabhuji's Matajis, how many of you attended the previous around 1 month back or 1.5 month back? We discussed on the glory of Harinam. How many of you joined that? It's around 50%. Hare Krishna. I think mic is working at least, so I think we can move. That is what is needed. I'll try to do a quick recap and try to connect with yesterday's event so that it will be very easy for us to, try to connect with yesterday's event and then move on. Okay. It's like a recap. It's almost around 1.5 months back, right? This projector is going to work or it's not going to work, I guess. I think it's not going to work. Okay, projector is not going to work. Okay, let's move on without projector. Yeah, okay. Krishna don't want projector today. Yesterday, okay. What we have discussed is, last week, around a month or 1.5 months back, we discussed a few points. Why Harinam, okay, our bhakti path is the highest when compared to any other path. That why factor we have discussed. What is that scriptures are talking about? Okay. What is that scriptures are talking about? What is that Bhagavad Gita is talking about? What is Bhagavatam is talking about? What is that Chaitanya Charitamrita is talking about? Okay. And why we should chant Harinam. That is where we spend good amount of time. And then we spent, to some extent, what are the very senior acharyas like Adi Shankara has talked about Krishna and Harinam. That also we discussed. And then we discussed about our mind. I don't know how many of you remember. We discussed about mind. I said we discussed that mind is an obstacle, at the same time it is a favorable for doing Harinam. It is our best friend, at the same time it is our enemy also. So we have to convince our mind to do Harinam. That is where we stopped on that day. We all agreed that we will do attentive chanting. That was the summary. I was just recollecting Prabhuji's Matajis. Yesterday the event was so memorable, mesmerizing. What was the key reason? One of the key reason is, okay, Pawan Prabhuji and his congregation pleased, divine couple. Because divine couple is pleased, we are happy. We are ecstasy. We could not come out from that mood. That is the reason. How was our mind yesterday? Let's think about it. Let us spend a little time on that. How was our mind about yesterday? Completely absorbed. That's a wonderful statement. How it got absorbed? You know what happened yesterday? When I was observing everyone, Prabhuji's Matajis, you know what happened yesterday? You know how it got absorbed? Nobody is thinking about yesterday. Nobody is thinking about tomorrow. Everybody is at their present. Nobody, I have not seen hardly anybody picking calls also. Everybody is watching only one thing. Divine couple. They are just going, roaming. What is that we are offering? How they are looking? How happy they are feeling? Okay? How Kirtan is going, listening to the Kirtan and just repeating the same. What is that we are doing? Our all senses, including mind, including intelligence, are fully absorbed. Absorbed with what? Absorbed with present moment. That was the core reason. And absorbed at the lotus feet of divine couple. When you are watching cricket, you are also present. But will you be talking like this next day also? No. When you are watching a cricket, when you are playing a cricket, when you are playing some football, or when you are preparing for exams, please remember you are at present tense only. But are you getting this level of happiness? No, you will not get. See, being at present always gives you some happiness. Please remember that. We will try to discuss why, because many of you not joined last time. But being at present, at the same time, pleasing divine couple, it is like a double vitamin. That is what happened yesterday. Pleasing divine couple. That is the reason everybody is so absorbed. We don't see any symptoms of envy. We don't see any symptoms of jealous. We don't see any symptoms of any negativity. The reason is we are completely absorbed. Completely absorbed. Every one part of some or other service. Someone is doing kirtan, someone is just chanting, somebody is doing some help for BHL congregation, everyone is involved in pleasing divine couple. When you are nourishing the roots of the tree, what happens? Prabhuji's Mataji's. Entire tree is happy. Every leaf is fulfilled with happiness, fulfilled with green. That is what exactly happened yesterday. That is what exactly happened. That was the core reason that everyone is so happy. Okay. Now, so our mind was fully absorbed. So now while chanting, what is happening? Are you absorbed? Are we absorbed? We are not absorbed. If you are absorbed, you will feel the same level of enthusiasm, energy every day. There is absolutely no doubt. You know what we did yesterday? Okay, divine couple is roaming on that lake. On top of that, what else we are doing? We are doing wonderful kirtan by Prabhuji and Mataji. What's Mataji name? Haripriya Mataji. Yeah, Haripriya Mataji and Raghunandan Prabhu. Such a wonderful, all glories to you, Prabhu. Like, thank you very much, Prabhu. Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari bol. Yeah, Raghunandan Prabhu ki jai. It's a really, like, when I could not resist myself yesterday. I was so lazy person, but I myself could not stop. I just went and joined the group. I don't know what I did that 1 hour. Sorry. So all glories to all devotees. So we were completely absorbed. Now it is possible, even by chanting, having that level of ecstasy. But why we are not able to do that? That is today's subject. What we learned is attentive chanting. We understood. Okay, we cannot afford to go past, future. Let us be at present. Okay, let us do one thing. Okay, let's do practice of 3 times of Hare Krishna mantra, being at present. Okay, and then we move on. Okay, let everyone close your eyes. Now, what is that we have to do now? I'll just give a little instruction. When you are having Hare, you are at that word. When I say Ha, you are at that letter. You're not moving anywhere. You're at that present moment only. And at the same time, not being at present, you are exactly listening your voice. Not someone else's voice, your voice. Like that we chant 3 times. And then we will enter into the actual subject. Okay? That will help us, give us a strength to understand the next subject which we are going to discuss. Alright? So what is the instruction? We are not moving our mind. We are only listening every word, no, every letter. Okay? 3 times we are going to do. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. How many of you are with that mantra today? Exactly on that word, on that syllable. How many of you? Raise your hands. Around 50%. Not bad. You know, the remaining 50% were not so successful. You know what is the key reason? One key reason could be, one strong key reason could be, we have not closed our eyes. What did he say? We have not closed our eyes. Prabhuji has closed his eyes. I have seen that. You know what happens when you close eyes? Okay. We have how many indriyas, Prabhuji's Matajis? 5 indriyas. Let us talk about materialistic things. 5 indriyas. Who is the lead indriya among these 5 indriyas? Eyes. Eye is the lead indriya. You know, even when mind gets a thought because of eye has seen something. So, try to practice. What I'm saying? Try to practice at least 1 mala or half mala or at least 10 mahamantras by closing your eyes. What happens when you close your eyes? What happens when you close your eyes? Eyes don't see anything. When eyes don't see anything, 80% of thoughts are dead over there. 80% of thoughts are triggered because of your eyes. I am not saying that do 16 malas in that way, but at least try to do practice half mala or 1 mala by closing your eyes. When you close the eyes, the mala versus without closing eyes, you try to find the difference yourself. Praveen Prabhu, have you experienced that before?
My case is different, bro. I'm non-case.
Okay.
I feel sleepy when I close my eyes.
Your close eyes. Raghunandan Prabhu, what about you? Have you experienced before?
I do that while kirtans.
While kirtans, yeah. Okay.
I either see Krishna or close my eyes.
Close. Any of you practice this? Closing your eyes. Mataji's, Prabhuji's. You do that. How do you feel, Mataji? Amazing, no? Because that time, 80% of the thoughts are done. And then your mind, see, what is inputs to your mind? Who gives inputs to your mind? Tell me. Senses. Senses. All senses. But who is the major sense which is giving thoughts to mind? Eyes. In that way, it is cut down. 80% is cut down. So majority of the thoughts has already filtered. When you see something, then only you want Prabhu. When you see something, you want to drink Prabhu. When you see something, you want to enjoy. These all see, when you are seeing it, you want. That want will come down. Now what is happening? We are doing 16 malas every day. Correct? Now, while doing 16 malas, some of you are practicing by closing your eyes and hearing some of the mahamantras very attentively. And that is good. And because of at least some of the mahamantras we are listening, we are here, Prabhuji's Mataji's. There is no doubt in that. If you are not listening anything, absolutely we will not be here, for sure. There is no doubt in that. So we are listening. For sure we are listening. Now, the challenge over here is, I am listening, I am practicing all 4 regulative principles, I am coming to Bhakti Center, I am doing Bhakti, I am practicing all that. But still, my spiritual progress is not up to the mark. My desires. What desires? Sense enjoyment desires. What is that is been called, vasanas. Okay? Vasanas are not gone. Vasanas, maybe speed has reduced, but they are still there. But so, how do I reduce that? How do I reduce that? How do I get the full potential of Harinam? How do I get a full potential of 16 malas japas which I am doing? We all call, right, ROA, return of investment. Am I getting that? That's the question. One of the major reason where we are not getting ROI, return on investment, because, one reason. One reason we are not getting that benefit. What is that? Offenses. What is that? Offenses. We have 10 offenses which we are doing. There is a water tank, 5,000 liters water tank. We are filling water tank. But what should we do when we are filling water tank? We have to see that all taps are closed. Is there any leakages? We have to arrest the leakages. Now we have not arrested the leakages, but you keep on pushing the water into the water tank. Will the tank ever fill? These 10 offenses are exactly like that. You are pouring the water, you have 10 holes. Water is going from these 10 holes. If water is going one hole, you cannot stop. If water is going from 10 holes, Prabhuji's Mataji, how can you stop? I'm sorry, I think we have a major problem, I think. Water is going from 10 holes. That is what is 10 offenses. So let us see those 10 offenses, okay, to the extent possible and see how can we arrest them. Does that make sense? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna? Yeah. Yeah. What are those 10 offenses?
Take the pick up. And go a little fast so that Prabhuji will also relax.
10 offenses. Let us understand each offense, because now for some reason we had so much pleasure. Krishna wants to have this, understand these 10 offenses like this. Okay, maybe he wants us to understand these 10 offenses in this way. Okay, yeah. What is first offenses? Anyone remember what is first offense? Flashbang the devotee who have dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name of the Lord. What is mentioned? What is the keyword here? Prabhuji's Mataji's blaspheming. Of who? Devotees. So we get a question here. Why I blaspheme a devotee who is propagating holy name? Who propagated holy name? Like so many acharyas. Why do I blaspheme? I don't blaspheme, right? So how this is relevant to me? I move on. No. We should give attention to each and every aparat and take a point from that aparat what I will implement in my day-to-day life. Let me tell you one thing, Prabhuji's Mataji's. Some of these offenses related to while doing 16 malas, but majority of the offenses are not related to while you are doing japa. How much time we are doing japa? 2 hours in a day. Remaining 22 hours, your life is filled with these offenses. There is no use of japa of those 2 days, 2 hours. I am not saying that there is absolutely no use. There will be use, but it will not be as effective as it should be. Okay. What is a keyword here? What is keyword here? Blaspheme, devotee. Devotee is a very keyword. What is blaspheme? Let us understand. What is blaspheme? Ill talking. Is ill talking is enough? Ill thinking? Thinking? Is thinking on? No. So, but in Kali Yuga there is one thing, one fortunate we are. Whatever is there in our mind, you will not get sin. Whatever you do, then only you get sin. So you're thinking something about devotee in your mind, will it cause offense or not? Absolutely. You are thinking now, but you are not acting. You know, Acharya said one thing. You know, you do everything twice, it seems. We do everything twice. First we do in mind, and then you meditate. When you are blaspheming me or when you are thinking ill about your mind, about a devotee, at some point of time, you literally do. Now, first of all, let us understand this word devotee. Who is devotee? Who is devotee? Who is devotee? According to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has given 3 definitions at 3 times in Chaitanya Charitamrita. One time he said, even one person said Hare Krishna, he is a devotee. Hari, devotee. Narayana is a devotee. Another time, Mahaprabhu has given another definition. Somebody is chanting the holy name 24 hours is a devotee. Another time he said chanting and also giving holy name to others is a devotee. He is a pure, entire world. When somebody sees everyone chants Hare Krishna Mahamantra, that person is a devotee. Srila Prabhupada is a devotee. That level. He has given 3 categories of devotees he mentioned. So everyone is devotee. Depending upon situation, Mahaprabhu has given these 3 definitions. So one time somebody said Narayana is a devotee. So in Bharatavarsha, who doesn't say Narayana? Everyone would have said Narayana, right? So everyone is devotee. If not today, tomorrow somebody will be devotee. So today a carpenter came, a painter came, a somebody came. Can you do offense with him? Can you talk ill about him? No, today he may not be devotee. Tomorrow could be devotee. So what is being expected here? You cannot blaspheme any person, any jiva in this planet. I remember one thing. Udayananda Prabhu, he is not there today. He said one word, my initial days of Krishna conscious. I asked one question. Prabhuji, I chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That's all. I will go back to Godhead. Is that easy? I asked this question. Prabhuji, Udayananda Prabhuji. He was my teammate in my company, Broadridge. He worked over there. He said, Prabhuji, yes, definitely you can go. But remember one thing, Prabhu. No jiva should get offended because of you. Even a stone, you should not feel bad about that stone. Then only you will be allowed into Vaikuntha Prabhu. Please remember this. You should not even throw with our leg even a stone unnecessarily. You should not even give an offense to even a stone. Be very careful, even with a stone, bro. We should reach that level, he said. I still remember that. I don't know to what extent I implement, but that is the standard of Vaishnava Prabhu. So forget about telling physically. We should not even think of mind. Now, you could ask a question. Prabhu, how that is possible? I have a painter in my house. He's been coming from last 5 days. There is no progress in my work. There is no progress in the work. What should I do? So angry. But in your mind, say that he is also part and parcel of Krishna. Are you getting Prabhuji's Mataji is what I'm saying? Show angry. Show angry. Show that frustration on your face. professionally, but at the same time, in your consciousness, you should think that he is also part and parcel of Krishna. Because we don't know. We cannot afford to insult anybody. At your core of your heart, that person is also part and parcel of Krishna. Respect everyone as much as possible. Does that make sense, Prabhuji's Mataji's? Yeah. For example, if you know that you did an offense to anyone, especially Vaishnava, even a Vaishnava who just started coming yesterday, please go and beg for forgiveness. Please do that immediately. Prabhuji's, Mataji's, I will tell you one thing. Why a devotee is so dear to Krishna? Why? I'm asking a very fundamental question. Why? Just because you are chanting Hare Krishna, because Krishna name is Krishna, he likes you? Hare Krishna? Just because you are sitting and doing Hare Krishna, he started liking you. Why a devotee is so dear to Krishna? Why? Prahlad Maharaj, he is only chanting Narayana, Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Just because of that, Prahlad, for Krishna, Prahlad Maharaj become so dear. Why? Is there any other reason? Who is compassionate of everyone? Who? Devotee. That is good, one reason. He thinks everyone same. Yes, that is one character. Is there any other reason why Narayana is so pleased with Prahlad Maharaj? Why Krishna is so pleased with his devotees? What is the major reason? What is the major reason?
Wants to save all the souls.
Huh?
Wants to save all the souls.
Yeah, you want to save all the souls. Correct. Correct. Is there any other reason? That's a one. Many reasons are there, Prabhu. Many reasons are there. But there is one strong reason.
Spread the glories of Harinam to others.
Yeah, this is also great reason, Prabhu. He spread the glories of Harinam. Great reason. I am not denying it. Completely surrender. Yes. You are very close, Mataji. Very close here. Yes, you are very close, Mataji. Okay, any other answers? Following Guru. Correct answer. Totally faith. You are very close, Prabhu. 99.999% close. But I will try to simplify that faith word, Prabhu. Perfect. Claps. You know, a devotee is being called, a devotee is dependent on Krishna. An infant, a child born today, Prabhuji, how he or she is dependent on parents? Tell me. Today, he or she took a birth. Today is first day. How careful you are. Tomorrow, how careful you are. Till 1 year, how careful you are. Very careful, no? Because she doesn't know what to say, what to ask. 100% dependence on you. A pure devotee, Srila Prabhupada, 100% dependent on Krishna. So Krishna knew it very carefully. He is dependent on me. He is not depending on anyone else. So he doesn't have any other choice. So he is 100% attention on that Jiva. Today, we are depending on Krishna in this atmosphere. So you will be very pleased. Prabhuji said, take this session today afternoon, and he confirmed today afternoon. Yesterday afternoon, he said, you may need to take a session. Today afternoon, today evening, little evening, he said, you have to take a session. Actually, I don't know what to speak. I'm not prepared. Really speaking. Last time I prepared. Today, I have not prepared. In front of Srimati Radharani and Krishna, I said, I am really depending on you. Literally, I am depending on you. I have no choice today because I don't have material. I have to engage at least 1 hour such a great devotees. What is that new I can speak for the devotees like this? I cannot. These devotees know everything. So the dependence matters a lot for a devotee and Krishna. Sometimes we will be forced to depend on Krishna. Krishna will make all these things during the journey. He will make. Yesterday, while coming from Bachapalli to that particular place, there was a rain. I was thinking, Krishna, we are depending on you. It's up to you what you want to do. You know what Krishna did? He just cleaned the entire atmosphere, all the roads, everything he just cleaned. He literally cleaned. Last 2 Radha Yatras, I witnessed so many Radha Yatras. Just before Radha Yatra, rain. Complete clean of roads. Radha Yatra starts, no rain. After Radha Yatra, everything again clean. I literally witnessed. So many places. This is what exactly happened yesterday. So the devotee dependence. Because that person is dependent on Krishna, you are going and disturbing that person. Do you think Krishna will be happy? You tell me. That infant is depending on you. Somebody is coming and disturbing that infant. Will you be happy? You tell me. That 3 months infant is 100% depending on you. Some neighbor is coming and disturbing that small infant. Will you be happy? You will go to any extent, right? Some speaker is being put. Because of that, she is not comfortable. 3-month baby. You go and fight, no? If they don't switch off. You will go to any extent. You may even remove the electricity of that house also. You will go to that extent. Agree, disagree? You are ready to anything. That is what is Krishna. For a devotee who is dependent on him. That is what he said. So who else will take care? He said, I don't have any other job. Somebody is 100% on me. I have only job to save that person. I don't have any other job. That's what he said. So, such kind of devotee, you go and disturb. Do you think Krishna will be happy? Krishna will be pleased? No. He will go to any extent to disturb you. So we have to be very, very careful with our mind, with our words, what you are conversing, what you are thinking, what you are talking with anyone, with any jiva in this planet. You have to respect every jiva in this planet. Hare Krishna. Okay. Does this make sense? Yes. Hare Bol. Next. Anybody wants to tell what is the second offense? Worshipping demigod like a Lord Shiva, Durga, Indra as equal or independent of Krishna. Demigods are servants of Krishna, not supreme. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji's Mataji's, as of now, you all with me? Yes. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. Okay, you all suffering like this. I'm extremely sorry. Tapasya. Depending on Krishna. That is what Balagovind Prabhu also said yesterday. What is tapasya? This is what he said. This is tapasya. Voluntary. Yeah. This is tapasya. That's what he said yesterday, right? Balagovind Prabhu. Such a wonderful session he has given. There will be one question. How many of the people don't now know that the Krishna is supreme? Many don't know. But here, worshipping demigods like a Shiva, Durga, Indra are equal or independent of Krishna. This is very controversial. Very controversial offense. Very difficult even for the devotees to understand. It takes a lot of time for us to understand. Agree, disagree? So here, for that, we have to take it dependent on sloka number 7.20 and 7.23. You know what? In 7.20 and 7.23 translations, luckily has written the translations. You know what is been mentioned here? Those whose intelligence has been stolen by material desires surrender into demigods and follow the particular rules and regulations of worship according to their own nature. And the next sloka 7.20, men of small intelligence worship demigods. What did Krishna say? Men of small intelligence worship demigods, and their fruits are limited and temporary. Who can give Vaikuntha Loka? Can Brahma give Vaikuntha Loka? Who can give Goloka Vrindavan? Who can grant? The owner of that only can grant, no? Who can grant enter into your house? You tell me. Somebody, neighbor person can enter into your house. Can he allow into your house? If I am coming to your house, I have to ask, no? I have to take your permission, right? Okay. I'm coming to your house, Prabhu. Can I take the permission from Raghunath Prabhu? It doesn't make any sense. So for going to Golaka Vrindavan, whose permission I have to take? Krishna. This is also exactly the same, no other reason. You are going to Indra's house, take the permission of Indra. You are going to Brahma Loka, take the Brahma permission. You want to go to Krishna Loka, you have to please Krishna. Very simple, as simple as that. One side it looks very different. When you are looking the same from another side, it looks very simple actually speaking. But why this small intelligence only there for some people? Why this is not there for all the people? This question comes, right? Why? Why? Prabhuji's, Mataji's, I did one thing. This sloka number 7.23. I tried to see from other Bhagavad Gita, which is there in the internet. That's what I do generally. What others are saying. Others also exactly saying the same. You know, last line I'll try to read. Devante vajo yanti yad bhakta yanti mamapi. Means, whoever is worshipping devatas, they go to devata lokas. Whoever worship me comes to me. You open any version of Bhagavad Gita in this planet. Some 1,000 versions are there. Open any version of Bhagavad Gita, you will find the same translation. You are going to, you are doing some puja for Brahma, you will go to Brahma Loka. You are doing puja from Indra, you will go to Indra Loka. You are praying Krishna, you want Krishna. Krishna is the breath, is everything for you, you will go to Krishna Loka. As simple as that. You tell me, when you have your heart is with one person, how can you go to some other person or other place? It will not be allowed, right? You want to go to join one college, you applied for that, that college will be allocated for you. That's all, as simple as that. So, aspire for Krishna. When you want, Krishna Loka. As simple as that. Then, why so much confusion? Why intelligence is not given to everyone? This question is not yet answered. Correct? Prabhuji's, Mataji's. In a school, there will be a place for nursery. There will be a place for LKG. There will be a place for UKG. There will be a place for first class to 10th class. Everybody will not go and sit in 10th class section. Agree, Mataji? This is also exactly. You will be spending some good number of lives with praying Rudra. You will be spending good amount of time. You must have already spent by on devoting Shakti. You would have everything been fulfilled. Now you finally understood this essence. This is sloka 7.23, where it is clearly mentioned. Devan devajo yanti madbhakta yanti mamapi. Whoever wants, men of the small intelligence worship demigods. And their fruits are limited and temporary. You want something from some devata. You get it when? In this life. Again, it is temporary. But what Krishna is saying, those who worship the demigods, any god, worship demigods, go to the planets of demigod. But my devotees who is worshipping me will reach my planet. So, it all depends upon the intelligence. That intelligence is given based upon our sadhana in this life and our previous lives. Does that make sense? Everybody, it will not open for 10th class, right? But you need sections for nursery also. You need sections for LKG also. You need sections for first class, second class also. That is the reason we have this many religions, this many paths, Prabhuji. You should not condemn any path. Don't condemn. Don't condemn any religion. Don't condemn any demigod. Pray for them that they will also come to this path at one point. Does that make sense? Hare Krishna. But you put the efforts to understand. You put the efforts to explain this sloka in a better way. People have questions saying that only Prabhupada write like this. Open any other Bhagavad Gita and show the translation. Does that make sense? Hare Krishna. Shall we move to third offense? Everybody with me? I'm extremely sorry. I really don't know what is happening. Still power is not. I have not seen in Bhakti Center, okay, like this at least. From last maybe 3 years. I don't know. 2-3 years, Prabhuji. Yeah. This is the first time, I guess. Thank you very much. Having patience. So third offense. Disrupting or disregarding the direct instructions of spiritual master. Hare Krishna. There are some instructions from spiritual master. What are the instructions? What is one instruction? Tell me, Prabhuji's Matajis. Chanting 16 malas. Regulator principles. Yeah. Okay. Who is Guru? Who is Guru? A Guru, for our understanding, a great devotee is a Guru, right, for us? And you consider him as a Guru. Who is Guru? We all know that Guru is a representative of Krishna. You all agree with that? Who is Guru? Guru is a representative of Krishna. When you are not listening representative, do you think Krishna will be pleased? No, right? Why Krishna? How come Krishna will be pleased when you are not even listening your Guru's instruction? First of all, do you think Krishna will see our face? When you are not following the instructions of our Guru Maharaj? It's simply not possible. Agree, disagree? You know what all we are doing, understanding this? We are closing tab, we are closing holes, one hole by one hole, one hole by one hole, so that tank will be filled. So don't remember that. We are filling holes. By filling these 10 offenses, our sadhana will be better. I will ask one question. First of all, why did Krishna put these 10 holes? Why did Krishna put these 10 holes? Is my question is clear? To purify ourselves. Anything else?
What we are doing is an offense.
Huh?
To make us realize like what we are doing in our daily life is an offense.
Correct. Our day-to-day life is offenseless, should become offenseless. Any other reasons? Why did he put these 10 rules? You know, Krishna is so merciful by giving these 10 offenses to us, by laying down these 10 offenses to us. We know clearly what or where the leakage is going. You know, at some point of time, you all want to become Vaikuntavasis. Agree? Disagree? You all want to become Vaikuntavasis. How you will become Vaikuntavasi? Our attitude, our character, our thought process should be same as a Vaikuntavasi, no? With these 10 offenses, how our character will become same as a Vaikuntavasi? We become odd man out, no? That is the reason he has lied down. And he told, Baba, feel one by one, one by one, one by one. Then you become one day Vaikuntavasi. It becomes easy for you. Agree? That is the whole reason. Sometimes we think, why he has put so many rules? Prabhuji's Mataji's, getting a green card in USA is difficult. Now he is saying no green card. Now he is saying there is no green card. I have green card. Assume that is a white paper or black paper or no paper. No use. That's what Trump is telling. You want to become from one country to another country, you need so many rules. You want to become Vaikuntavasi. How much you have to fill? How your conscience should be? These 10 rules are making our conscience ready to become citizen of Vaikuntha. Such a big offense, disrupting your spiritual master. Can't imagine, right? Can't even imagine, right, Prabhu? So we have to be very careful. Okay? Shall we move on? I think everybody is with me. I don't need to ask that question. What is fourth one? To blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in pursuance to Vedic version. Prabhuji's Mataji's. What is Veda? What is Veda? What is Veda? Where Veda came from? From Krishna, from Vishnu, from Swesa. అంతే కదా, కృష్ణుడి యొక్క ఆర్ విష్ణువు యొక్క శ్వాస నుంచి వేదం వచ్చింది, అవునా కదా? ఫ్రమ్ ద శ్వాస ఆఫ్, ఫ్రమ్ ద బ్రీతింగ్ ఆఫ్ విష్ణు, దట్ ఈస్ వేద కేమ్. Veda, what is Veda? Vedas are mentioned how we should live in this planet. That is what is mentioned, right? Then after Vedas, we could not read Vedas. What is mentioned? What is on top of Veda is there? Upanishads. Yes? How many Upanishads we have? We have 1008 Upanishads. Now we don't have 1000 plus Upanishads. We have 108 Upanishads we have today. Now we could not have, we don't have time to read those 108 Upanishads. What is the summary of all 108 Upanishads? Bhagavad Gita, which is summary of entire Upanishad. Veda is there in Vedanta. What is Vedanta? Upanishad. Vedanta summary is there in Bhagavad Gita. When you do not have any respect for such kind of books, such kind of scriptures, how can you make progress? What do you mean by having respect? What do you mean by having respect? Keeping that Bhagavad Gita here, not on down, is that is the respect? That is also respect, but is that enough? No, that is not enough. Following what is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, sticking to the principles of Bhagavatam, understanding Chaitanya Charitamrita and following the footsteps of Bhagavatas. That is what is following Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam, right? So, but at any point of time, you cannot afford blaspheming our Vedic scriptures. That's very important. So what should we do? Accept Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, because they are directly Krishna's words. Study Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam under bona fide Guru. Avoid speculative interpretations. Understand true Jnana. You have confusion? Take another book, Varshnava Bhagavad Gita. Read that also. Compare this and that and go and Guru and ask what exactly meaning of this. Why? Ask a question in a submissive way. That is what is required. Prabhuji's, Mataji's, we are all sitting here. There is a common goal. What is goal? There is a goal. There is an objective. When our kids are writing our experiments, first what is that we write? Objective. You all remember? We have written those books. What books? Brahmaram Mataji must be remembering very well. Yeah? We are writing experiment. Experiment starting what we write? Objective. Goal. What is all our goal? Go back to God, Krishna. So when you want to go back to Godhead, how you should take Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam to your heart. Agree, disagree? Yeah. So we should make the habit of reading our scriptures every day. So what all we said? Accept Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam as a Krishna's direct word. Study under bona fide Guru. Avoid any speculative interpretations. Okay? And make a habit of reading. You all don't know, you all know, but we are just reiterating what we already know. Okay? Hare Krishna. Very interesting offenses are coming now. Okay? So better be attentive. Anybody wants to say what is fifth offense? What is fifth offense? Yeah. To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to their imagination. Thinking the holy name as a ordinary material sound. Thinking Hare Krishna Mahamantra as a material sound. You know, there is one sloka which is in Bhagavatam, which is in 6th canto, 2nd chapter and 14th sloka. I'm going to read the translation. Okay. One who chants the holy name of the Lord immediately freed from the reactions of unlimited sins. Even if he chants indirectly, jokingly, okay, or even neglectfully. This is accepted by all learned scholars of scriptures. Such kind of power holy name as, how can you think that holy name is a material? Last time we discussed one thing. You know what? One of most important point we discussed last time, which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said. What did he say? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, he said Hare Krishna Mahamantra is a incarnation of Krishna himself. Krishna can incarnate in different ways. One way of incarnation of Krishna is sound vibration. Krishna will come physically in a form. Krishna will come as a Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam. Krishna also incarnate as a sound vibration, that is Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Yes or no? Last time we learned that. Now such a kind of vibration which is Krishna himself, how can you say that that is material? You know, when somebody comes to our congregations, we give this mala. And we tell Prabhuji, Mataji, please chant at least one mala. Request, one mala. First question, Prabhuji, can I chant before taking sleep, before taking bed? Yes, Prabhu, you can chant. Prabhuji, I am not having time. While going office, can I chant? Yes, Prabhuji, you can chant. Prabhuji, I have a question. While going office, I am wearing my shoes. Can I chant? Please chant. Prabhuji, after waking up, before taking bath, can I chant? Yes, Prabhuji, you can chant. What is answer? You can chant. One very interesting questions I am getting these days. Prabhuji, I had taken non-veg. Can I chant? Please chant. Please chant. One mala. It's okay, but chant. Prabhuji, Matajis, we have 3-day problem. Matajis, can we chant? Yes, you can chant. Last question. Prabhuji, for everything you are saying chant only. Why? We say this is not material, this is spiritual. Hare Krishna Mahamantra is spiritual. Antu muttu emi లేదు మహామంత్రానికి. ఎక్కడ చెప్పారు? చైతన్య మహాప్రభువే చెప్పారు. Is that clear? Because of that reason we say chant. Here again it is saying don't consider Mahamantra. God's name is material. Again this is a proof for us to tell, chant, anytime chant. Does this make sense, Prabhuji's, Mataji's? This is not material. This is spiritual. Anything material you have only antu muttu. మిగతా వాటికి ఏమి ఉండదు. అవునా కదా? ఇవన్నీ ఎవరికి ఉంటాయి? ఏదైనా మెటీరియలిస్టిక్ థింగ్స్ ఓన్లీ యూ విల్ హ్యావ్ ఆల్ దీస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ వేర్ ఐ షుడ్ టచ్, ఐ షుడ్ నాట్ టచ్. బట్ ద స్పిరిచువల్ థింగ్స్, దిస్ ఈజ్ నాట్ మెటీరియల్, దిస్ ఈజ్ స్పిరిచువల్. So it doesn't have all these characters of whatever you are talking material. It is the proof here. So the holy name of Krishna is not different from Krishna himself. Develop the faith on Nama Tattva. Prabhuji, I don't have faith. Okay? You don't have faith? No problem, but still chant. Okay, I don't have faith, but still how do I chant? Give you an example. You never tasted laddu, but I am explaining that about laddu is very good. You taste laddu one time. You feel the taste of laddu, then you continue eating. Yeah, you don't have faith, I agree. But taste once, no? Taste once. Once you taste. Krishna gives taste. I will ask you one simple question, Prabhuji's Mataji. When you started Krishna conscious, remember those days. What I am saying? When you started your Krishna conscious, maybe 3 years back, 4 years back, 5 years back, 10 years back, 12 years back, how did you felt about while doing japa? You felt very happy, no? Why? What was the reason? You were so happy. You were so mesmerized. Why I could not chant all these years? It was so nice. Today you are chanting. What is the difference? What's the difference? Huh? ప్యూరిఫికేషన్ ఎక్కువైందా తగ్గిందా? వచ్చింది మాతాజీ. ఫస్ట్ డే ఎంత హ్యాపీగా ఉన్నారు, ఇప్పుడు ఎంత హ్యాపీగా ఉన్నారు కంపేర్ చేయండి. స్టార్టింగ్లో ఎక్కువ ఉంది. ఎందుకుంది? ప్రభుజీ చాలా జెన్యున్గా చెప్పారు. స్టార్టింగ్లో చాలా ఎక్కువ ఉండే. ఎందుకునుంది? స్టార్టింగ్లో ఎక్కువ ఉంది, ఇప్పుడు కొంచెం తక్కువ ఉంది. ఎందుకు? వై? You know what is one of the big reason? Familiarity and offenses. That time you don't know what is offense. That time you don't know anything. So Krishna has given taste, full taste, enjoy. Then slowly you are going to get the knowledge. He will start seeing, he will start giving you that challenges as well because of these offenses. And then he will see whether you are chanting or not. You are still continuing or not. The more and more you harass these offenses, more and more you feel the satisfaction, bliss, happiness. Again you will go back to that word. But you have to become aware of these offenses. We don't even know what kind of offenses we are doing. Only Krishna knows. Sometimes we don't even know. Because of these offenses, taste will come down. Taste will come down. By understanding these offenses, by practicing these with the devotees, again taste will go up. It will happen. Don't worry. It will happen. Yesterday is one such event, Prabhuji's Mataji's. Yesterday is everybody tasted that. Krishna has given that to everybody. With the devotees, he gives that again and again. So that again we continue. Again we continue. Again we continue. Without this, we cannot sit here in this kind of condition. Not possible, Prabhuji's Mataji's. With such a blind, very unintelligent person, it's not possible. It's all the magic of Krishna, Prabhuji's Mataji's. He gives the taste. He gives the taste. And because of offenses, we lost the taste. Again we get the taste. These ups and downs will be there. But you have to hold. You have to hold the boat. You cannot afford to drop the flight or boat, whatever. You have to be there in the boat. Agree? If not this life, next life. Yeah? Shall we move to next offense? Am I taking more time? Should we go move a bit fast? Okay, 8:17. I'll try to go a little fast. I know you all struggling. I'm extremely sorry. Okay. What is sixth offense? Anybody wants to try? What is sixth offense? That is seventh. ఇంకొక step. To give some interpretations to the holy name of the Lord. ఫస్ట్ హరే కృష్ణ మహామంత్రం చెప్పగానే దీనికి కొంతసేపు ఒక 15 రోజులు 2 వారాలు 3 వారాలు 1 మంత్ అయిన తర్వాత వాట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ అని వస్తారు. అసలు దీని మీనింగ్ ఏంటి అని అడుగుతారు. మెనీ పీపుల్ డు ఆస్క్ దిస్ క్వశ్చన్, వాట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ దిస్? సో డోంట్ హ్యావ్ యువర్ ఓన్ ఇంటర్ప్రిటేషన్స్. సో మాయావాదీస్ ఇంటర్ప్రిట్ ద holy name their own meaning. Yeah, vibration or mental mantra. Okay, they give their own meanings. Okay, some new gurus also giving, saying that you read this mantra, you chant this mantra, you'll get a peace. Are we doing Mahamantra for peace? Prabhuji's Mataji. Peace is a byproduct. Peace is a byproduct, but that is not the main product. So how do you understand Mahamantra? You have to study authentic teachings of Srila Prabhupada or Acharyas. Accept the holy name as it is. Understand that holy name is non-different from Krishna, from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prabhuji's Mataji's Govinda is not different from actual Govinda. Is not mentioned only by Prabhupada, by all Vaishnava Acharyas. Go and refer. Entire Vaishnava philosophy mentioned Govinda Naam is not different from actual Govinda. Narayana is not different from actual Narayana. He is mentioned by not only by ISKCON, by all Vaishnava philosophy. Please go and refer if you have a question. Sri Sampradaya refer. Because everywhere we see Sri Sampradaya today. Like, it's been prominent in especially South India. Go and ask them. They also chant. They chant Narayana, Mahamantra. They chant God's names. Yesterday you have seen, right? What is it they are doing? Acharyas came, priests came. What is it they are doing? They are also chanting with us. Ours is no different from Vaishnava philosophy, Prabhuji's Mataji. It's exactly the same. Exactly the same. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has not invented anything. What was already there only, he made it popular. That's all. Mahamantra was there. Mahamantra was there. Everything was there. He explained to everybody in this planet. That is what Mahaprabhu has done. Hare Krishna. Shall I move to the next, 7th one? Anybody wants to say 7th one? Hare Krishna. Huh?
More important than Rama.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Mataji. Mataji is hearing that one, that scripture. Ramacharitra-manas. Mataji is hearing that. Correct, Mataji? You are reading every day 1 hour or so, something. Yeah. Thank you, Mataji. So all scriptures are saying the same. Prabhuji's Matajis, don't go blindly. Refer, question, ask, get clarity, and move. Has got stopped. Oh, we have wide, so we will try to complete. Okay, we will try to complete these 7 plus 7th one and 7, 8, 9, 10. We will try to complete it quickly. Hare Krishna, anyone called electricity department?
This is only a building problem.
Oh, this is building problem. Okay. 7th one, using the holy name of Krishna as an excuse or cover to continue to engage in sinful activities. This is so horrible. I am doing Hare Krishna Mahamantra. I will continue doing sin. I will continue again doing Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Morning I will do Hare Krishna Mahamantra. In daytime I will do all my sinful activities. This is the most horrible thing actually. We have to be very, very careful with this 7th offense. Okay? అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే you are sugar patient. I will take 1 extra tablet, let me have sweets. What happens? Your sugar tablet will stop working. Agree, disagree? Hare Krishna? Agree, disagree? Sugar tablet dose has to increase. These also exactly the same. So what is going to happen over here is You should not take the strength of holy name and chant holy name. That is the biggest offense. Krishna will definitely not like you. Krishna will definitely not like you. That is seventh offense. Let's move fast. To consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activity which are offered in Vedas. See, our karma kanda is very different from this. This is not karma kanda. As mentioned before, Hare Krishna Mahamantra is not, actually it is what? It came from spiritual word. It is not different from Krishna. So how can you treat this as a karma kanda? If you really want a desire, it will fulfill. But that should not be the sole purpose of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Let's move to ninth. To instruct a faithless person about the glories of holy name. This there will be some confusion. But we are teaching everyone, We don't know whether the person is faith or faithless. You preach everyone, but let that person come back and ask you question. Don't keep on saying that no, you chant. Even the person who knows or don't know. You do your duty. Let Krishna take the call whether the person is in a position to take it up or not. Make sense, Prabhuji's Mataji's? We put our efforts, but don't push to the extent more than which is required. Especially the faithless person. See what kind of faith that person has. And continue. That is ninth offense. 10th offense is the last offense. Not having the complete faith in the chanting the holy name and maintaining the material attachment still, even after understanding many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. You see yourself the progress you made in this journey and increase your faith. That is what this 10th offense is saying. Have faith. I don't have faith, Prabhuji. What should I do? First of all, you've been chanting from last 1 year, 6 months, 3 months, 2 years, 3 years. See the progress, what you made. Draft it in a paper. And see, and have faith. Refer scriptures, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. Have the faith. Increase the faith. Then reduce that inattentiveness while chanting. Automatically everything will improve. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you very much, Prabhuji's Mataji's. I'm sorry. I think I don't know what happened. What offense I did today. I troubled you all in this way.
Very rare experience.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. It's all possible because of devotees like you, Prabhuji's Mataji. It's a magic, no? This all seems to be magic, right? Prabhuji, Dasraj Prabhu is there? Outside. I really don't know. No words. Okay, we'll take a couple of questions if possible. 8:27. 5 to 10 minutes we'll spend any questions. Is this make sense, Prabhuji's Mataji's? Or did I trouble so much? I'm sorry. This seems to be nectar, no? At end. Okay. Any questions? Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Just it could seem silly question, but just it came to my mind that the second offense, treating the gods as equal to or independent and equal to Krishna, gods like Brahma and Shiva.
Second.
So the thing is, whether knowingly, rather than knowingly, everybody is engaged doing this offense unknowingly. Even when we are not devotees earlier, we used to do that because treating everybody as equal. So, it is very, even though you realize, it is very difficult to accept in the initial stages. We continue to perform the activities that we used to do earlier, not treating Krishna as supreme, and we continue to do some activities at home on this. So we are again, continuing this offense. So what is the fallout and
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you for that question. Prabhuji, if you don't know this offense, that is not called as offense. You are freed. But once you know the offense, you have to be very clear. That's all. Okay? Like when you started the Krishna consciousness, when you started doing the japa, you were so happy because you don't know any of this. You do not know the crime, Prabhu, but you did a crime. Judge know that you do not know. Just give like 500 rupees, 1000 rupees. But you are already a lawyer. You studied law. You are a, what is that, BL or ML, Masters in Law, and you did the mistake. That's a big mistake. Then what judge will do? Baba, you did BL, you did ML. How come you don't know? So, punishment will be more. So, treat this as, once you get this knowledge, you have to be careful. Prabhuji, one more thing. Here the Devatas are part and parcel of Krishna, Prabhu. Yesterday, Mahadev is so happy. Under Mahadev, devotees stick Hare Krishna Mahamantra. He was so wondered, amazed to see that. Mahadev is so happy. Prabhuji's Mataji's, you go and refer Shiva Mahapuran. What did I say? Go and refer Shiva Mahapuran. You know what is Shiva Mahapuran said? Whoever leaves body in Varanasi will go back to Godhead. How? In Shiva Puran, Shiva said, when that person is leaving the body, I will personally go and tell Taraka Rama Mantra. So that person will be liberated. Where it is mentioned? Shiva Mahapuran, go and refer. Just to be conscious on that. They are all part and parcel. There is no need of giving any less importance to them. Everyone, Mukkoti Devatas are all cooperated yesterday. What is the last word when Prabhupada left this planet? Cooperate. Mukkoti Devatas cooperated yesterday for the pleasure of Divine couple. And Divine couple are so pleased. We are also happy. This is what exactly happened yesterday. We just need to be conscious of that. And again, don't go on these discussions with the devotees who just started in this path very initially. Takes time. Okay, Prabhuji, thank you.
Raised Prabhuji, please accept humble obeisances. Prabhuji, like this doubt, many devotees have told me, like when I put this doubt in front of them, like we do job, we have family responsibilities. Whenever we chant, our mind gets disturbed. And many devotees told me, just focus on chanting. Krishna will take care of your material needs. Krishna will do, you don't have to worry, Krishna will make sure everything is done. But problem is, I'm not able to focus. As not able to focus, that it's like a loop. Anxiety with the material things. And because of anxiety, not able to focus on chanting. Not able to focus on chanting, again it's an offense. So how to come out of this loop?
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Wonderful question. This is really wonderful question. Krishna doesn't see how many 16 malas we are doing. Each mala 108 into 16 words. How many words are coming? 25,000, close to 25,000. Krishna will not count out of these 25,000 how many you listened, how many you heard. He will not listen. He will see one thing. There is one sloka from Bhagavad Gita, which is 9.14. I'll just read that sloka and then I'll explain this. Satatam kirtayanto mam yatatam cha dhrudam vrata. What does it mean? Always chanting my glories, enduring with great determination. Enduring with great determination. What did he say? What is your determination levels to bring back your mind on Mahamantra? How many times he brought ye back to on Mahamantra? That he will keep a counter. Did you brought one time out of 16 malas? 2 times? 3 times? It has gone to 1,000 times. How many times he brought? 1 time? 2 times? 0 times? 30 times? 50 times? 100 times? 200 times? That enduring with determination only Krishna sees. And he will be very happy. He will tell to Srimati Radharani, this person is coming. He is putting determination. He is so determined. He is bringing back his mind. He is putting efforts. I am pleased. That's all. No, not possible, Prabhu. 25,000 easily, not possible. But how much effort? That is what he is saying. Yesterday event is so amazing. Why? Devotees' efforts, devotees' determination, Prabhu. Because of that, do you think there are no mistakes? There could be millions of mistakes. But determination of devotees, enduring of determination of devotees, that is what Krishna sees, and he is so pleased. That is what he sees. Make sense, Prabhu?
Haribol.
Haribol.
Grace Prasad Prabhuji ki. Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna everybody. Today is Janvi Mataji's birthday. It's Kartik Prabhuji's daughter.
हरे कृष्णा आज कार्तिक प्रभु जी और सृष्टि माता जी की बेटी जानवी माता जी का बर्थडे है तो सभी को निवेदन है कि उन्हें ब्लेसिंग दें और उसके लिए अभी केक कटिंग होगा। हरे कृष्णा।
Hare Rama to you, Hare Rama to you, Janma Mataji. Hare Rama to you, Hare Krishna to you, Hare Krishna to you, Janma Mataji. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
हरे कृष्णा। बहुत से लोग जानते होंगे, लेकिन जो लोग नए हैं, जो लोग पहली बार आए होंगे या फिर 4 महीना गए, उनको बता दूं कि जो कार्तिक प्रभु है वो हमारे चीफ कुक है। हर हफ्ते में हमें स्वादिष्ट भोजन खिलाते हैं। और आज ये इनकी बेटी का बर्थडे होने की वजह से आज का प्रचार हुआ, उन्होंने स्पॉन्सर किया। सब लोगों को निवेदन है कि हम एक बार उनके लिए हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
नमस्ते नरसिंहाय,
श्री भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की श्रील भक्तिवेदांत सरस्वती महाराज गोस्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की सर्ववेद भक्तवृंद की नमाचार्य श्री गदाधर साधु प्रेम से गौ श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीमद् गौर भक्तवृंद की हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की हरिनाम संकीर्तन महायज्ञ की जय ट्रांसेंडेंटल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय प्रेम से गौ श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीमद् गौर भक्तवृंद की श्री श्री राधा स्नेह बिहारी की श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की श्री श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिम्हा स्वामी भगवान की श्री श्री भजन तत्वा की बृहद मृदंगा की all glories to the assembled all glories to the assembled all glories to the assembled all glories to Shri Guru all glories to Shri Prabhupada ki Shri Satsang Yatra ki Shri Radha Sneha Bihari ki Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bol Pancha Sampapurusya Suha Sindhu Vyayeva Satinana Pavane Krishna महाप्रसादे गोविंदे